Listen up. Big news coming out of Paradise today. I've got 3 massive updates that every true Celtic fan needs to hear. From a brilliant injury boost that could change everything, to a blockbuster transfer rumor that's got everyone talking, and finally, the most explosive story of them all. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Stick with me right till the end. Massive thanks to you for helping us smash 500 subscribers, but that's just the start. With more than 2,000 views on every story, if you hit subscribe right now, we'll fly past 1,500 subscribers, all backing the Celtic. Let's prove once again that our support is miles beyond anything the Rangers could ever muster. We have 6 news a day to keep you updated with the mighty Celtic. Hit that subscribe button and be part of it. Let's talk about some proper good news for a change, because it's not often we get to smile when it comes to injuries. Big Alistair Johnston, the Canadian warrior on that right-hand side, has come out and said he's ahead of schedule in his recovery. Honestly, when he first went down, folk were fearing the worst, thinking we'd no see him till deep into the winter. But here he is, cool as you like, on a podcast, saying he's feeling miles better than expected. Now, don't get me wrong, he's no chucking out a date for when he'll be back, but you can hear it in his voice. The lad's desperate to pull on that green and white again. That's the sort of mentality you want at Celtic. He even admitted he feels ready right now, but he's smart enough to know there's still boxes to tick before he's fully cleared. That's leadership, that's professionalism, and let's be real, we've missed him. Rodgers has had to shuffle the deck at the back, and you saw it with young Donovan getting a run out at Rugby Park. Brave wee lad, but it's no the same as having a seasoned pro like Johnston steadying that defense. He's the kind of player who brings composure, drive, and even a cheeky assist or goal when you least expect it. With Europe on the horizon and the season starting to really heat up, getting Johnston back sooner than expected is massive. It gives the whole team a lift, and you can feel that sense of calm returning to the defense already, just knowing he's close. But here's the real kicker for you. If Johnston's feeling this good this early, do you think Rodgers should risk bringing him back quick to strengthen the team now, or should he be wrapped in bubble wrap till he's 100%? Would you take the gamble or play it safe? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's jay it loudy till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic dafts. Here we go. This one's a belter. Word on the street is that Celtic could be plotting a blockbuster January move. No, I'm no pulling your leg. We're talking Raheem Sterling. That Raheem Sterling, the lad who's danced around defenders at Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, and still pulls on an England shirt. Now, let's not kid ourselves. The boy's on absolutely daft wages at Chelsea, 300 grand a week. That's monopoly money. But apparently Rodgers and the board are ready to chip in around 50 grand per week if the Blues cover the rest. That's a big statement, especially after the shambles of a summer window we've just had, scrambling about at the last minute for Iheanacho while letting Ida slip away. And here's the juicy bit. Rodgers knows Sterling like the back of his hand from their Liverpool days. Back then, he turned him into one of England's most dangerous attackers. Maybe he fancies having a crack at doing it again in Paradise, this time in the famous green and white. Imagine Sterling bombing down the wing at Parkhead on a European night. Gives you goosebumps just thinking about it. But let's be honest, it also screams of the board trying to patch up their mess and win folk back after the protests, the votes of no confidence and the banners calling them out. A shiny name like Sterling does that, doesn't it? It distracts you for a moment from the chaos upstairs. So here's my question for you. If the money lines up and Chelsea agree, would you actually want Sterling at Celtic? Or is this just another boardroom stunt to shut you up and paper over the cracks? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's jay it, lordy, till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic dafts. let's talk about Austin Trusty, because honestly, how much longer can Rodgers stick by this lad? The numbers don't lie, and the stats from last season are brutal. He's on 32 grand a week, which is more than Iheanacho and Tunekti, and somehow sits in the top 5 earners at the club. That's mental when you think about the impact he's had compared to what we're paying him. Since he came in, it's been mistake after mistake. A player at 27 should be hitting his prime, but instead Trusty looks shaky at the back, gets done far too easily in the air, and every so often chucks in an error that costs us a goal. 4 errors leading to shots, 1 directly to a goal, Damau, and all while losing more than a third of his duels. For a big money defender, that's nowhere near good enough. Compare him to Liam Scales, who's not exactly Paolo Maldini, but even he's outperformed Trusty in almost every single metric. More clean sheets, fewer mistakes, stronger in the tackle. The truth is, Trusty has slipped down the pecking order, and he's eating up wages that could be going to someone who actually makes a difference in the shirt. Now, the Daily Record reckons there's still interest from clubs down south and in Europe. If that's true, January's the perfect time to cash in, cut our losses, and finally get rid of this expensive passenger. Because right now, he's not a solution, he's a liability. So here's the big one for you. Do you give Trusty one last chance to prove himself? Or is it time for Rodgers to grow a backbone and bin him before he costs us another big game? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's giant loldy till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic dafts.